And how does P2 work?
If I was the one to say, I would ban all family planning. Because as family planning is good as it is, it's only one side of the story that is sold to the consumer. The good side. The side that you're not going to get pregnant. The side of what happens 30 years, 40 years, 20 years after you've been on those pills, nobody talks about it.
What happened?
The pill was introduced into the market in about 1960.
The P2?
The pill, yes.
P2 is that old?
Family parents, maybe even your parents, were the first guinea pigs of it. Today, these parents are suffering from all sorts of cancers and all sorts of arthritis. As their children, if it's male, they are struggling with fertility. If it's female, they're struggling with endometriosis, fertility.
Oh, Lord,
Right?
Lord. Everybody's talking about endometriosis nowadays, man.
Yes, if the children, our children now, they have allergy of everything.
Yes.
They have allergy of everything. The question is why? If you are to look back, you would be surprised how much family planning has contributed to this, especially the pills. Why? Because we also abuse them. We also abuse them. You find WHO would maybe recommend you to use a pill maybe twice a year. But we're using it every Monday morning.
Oh, for the weekend?
Yes, every Monday morning.
Every 3 days?
Yeah, every Monday morning.
Hapo kwa safe zone?
Yes, and what we are noticing now, although nobody is talking about it, is you may hear, oh, my colleague, young lady has gotten a clot, dead. Reason? We don't know why she got a clot, but she's dead. You know, another one has gotten this cancer. Another one has gotten that cancer. Another one has gotten this autoimmune disease. If you are to put all those things together, of course there are other factors, but if you are to put all these together, you'll be surprised how much the pill would contribute.
For real?
Yes. If you look at a female cycle of 28 days, for example, you realize that after the lady has finished her menstruation,
yes,
the estrogen is produced as a builder hormone. It's a builder hormone. So it's produced to build the womb so that the womb is ready for conception to maybe about 14th day. Okay?
Yes.
And then when it gets to about 14th day, if you're looking at a 28-day cycle, progesterone it will start being released. It's the happy hormone. This is where now the lady is very gullible. She's in the mood.
The estrogen is the devil's advocate.
Progesterone.
Progesterone is the devil's advocate.
Is what is the happy hormone for the woman.
Ah, okay.
So when it's produced at this time, the estrogen comes down. So progesterone we normally say is like those guys who are going to do finishing. They go to do finishing of the house.
Yes,
they do all the smoothening so the house can look clean and be very nice. Now, the progesterone will continue being produced to almost maybe day 26. If no conception happens at that time, blood circulation to the womb is cut. Okay? Yeah. And then this womb now, because there was no baby, it'll collapse and come out as menses. Oh. Now, for the people who take a pill, what happens is that when you started taking your pill, the body says, we are pregnant. So progesterone is as a builder hormone, as a growth hormone, is produced to make what? Because you are pregnant, to make the baby, to provide the housing and proper place for the baby. So you go to 14 days, you pass, you go to 28, you pass, you don't get your period. So the body says, we are pregnant. So you continue being pregnant. And this goes on for maybe 5 years, whatever time you go. What you're forgetting is that your body internally, there's a lot of cell proliferation, massive cell proliferation that goes on in your body. This is what causes problem at the end of the day, because you mess the physiological clock of the body. That blood needs to come out if it has to come out, or it needs to keep a baby if there's a baby.
So that's the only two ways.
So, yeah, so the best is the lady has to understand her cycle.
Yes.
Number one. Number two, the partner has to also be part of the cycle.